Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to physics class. As you all know that we have started in our previous class unit number 1 introduction to physics. So let's continue from introduction. Dear students, you all know that man gains knowledge through observations and experimentation, which is called science. Now, the major divisions of science is physical science, in which we get the knowledge about non-living things, and second is the biological science, in which we get the knowledge about living things. There are five major branches of science, which are physics, chemistry, astronomy, geology, and meteorology. Now, what is physics? Physics is the branch of science in which we study about the matter and energy and its mutual relationship or its interaction. Now we study about the different relation of physics to the science and technology. First, mathematics, the language of physics. Now, physics and the human conditions improved when mathematics was incorporated in physics some 400 years ago. Physics uses mathematics as a powerful language. When the ideas of physics are expressed in mathematical terms, they are clearer. They don't have multiple meanings that so often confuse the discussion of ideas expressed in common language. The equations of physics provide compact expressions of relations between concepts. Also, when findings in nature are expressed mathematically, they are easier to verify or to disprove by experiment. Physics and science. Physics is at the root of every field of science. Major developments in chemistry, biology, geology, agriculture, environmental science, astronomy, engineering, and medicine are due to physics. And physics had made a lot of improvements in this science. Physics, technology, and its impact on our society. Physics and technology are closely related, however, they are also different from each other. Physics is concerned with gathering knowledge and organizing it, and technology lets humans use that knowledge for practical purposes. Physical phenomena is there behind every technology, and therefore physics has a key role in the progress of humankind and in the improvement of quality of living. Now, physics provide basic understandings for developing new instrumentation for medical applications such as computed tomography CT scan, magnetic resonance imaging MRI, laser surgeries, and positron emission tomography PET. Now, what is CT scan computed tomography? It is the radiography in which a three-dimension image of a body structure by computer. And the PET, positron emission tomography. It is the imaging test that help how your tissues and organs are functioning. The use of physics in information technology has improved the standard of communication, so mobile phones are commonly used even by illiterates. The hologram technology is a three-dimensional image created with photographic projection. The hologram technology is also incorporated in cell phones. Now you can look it easily in the screen that how the hologram technology perform its function. Now it's all about the introduction to physics, that shortly you can say that physics play a vital role in the field of science and technology. Now next is Quran and physics. It is generally accepted that there are more than 700 verses in the Quran dealing with the natural phenomena. Many verses of Quran ask mankind to study nature. Few are described below. Because we know that Islam and science are going parallel. So both believe on facts. So first in Surah Yasin, ayat number 40, We have, neither does it lie in the sun's power to overtake the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day. All glide along each in its own orbit. So, this sentence can have two meanings, and both are correct. Number one, the sun does not have the power that it should draw the moon into itself or enter its orbit and collide with it. And second is, the sun cannot appear in the time which have been appointed for the rising and appearing of the moon. It is not possible that the sun should suddenly appear on the horizon when the moon is shining at the night. Nor does it happen either that the night should approach before the appointed period of the day comes to an end, and should start spreading its darkness suddenly during the time when the day is meant to spread its light. Now, in the second surah, Surah Rahman, ayah number 33, we have, O company of jinn and man, if you can and want to cross the limits sky and earth, then cross. You will not cross except by the authority from Allah. Now, these two surahs point out the astrophysics and cosmology. O company of jinn and mankind, if you are able to pass beyond the regions of the heavens and the earth, then pass. In the explanation of this verse, we have Allah have mercy on him and said, meaning that you cannot escape Allah's power and predestination, which are everywhere around you. Allah Salat, kingdom everywhere. All seven heavens and this earth, etc. Allah will challenge to group of jinn and humans to escape from his kingdom on the day of judgment. If they can escape themselves with power, if they have such power to cross limits, boundaries set by Allah, but they can't accept with Allah's commandments, His authority, His permission. Now we have the third surah, Mulk, ayah number 3. He who created seven heavens in layers. You see no discrepancy in the creation of the compassionate. Look again, can you see any fault? Now, in this surah, who has created the seven heavens one above another, and you can see no flaw in the creation of the most gracious, then behold again, can you see any rifts? The blessed words proceeds to say that man may find neither contradiction nor defect nor flaw in the creation of the most gracious Lord. Despite all its greatness, the world of creation is based on systematicity, consistency, well measured constituents, and precise laws, such that had any disorder found its way. Now, in many verses of the Quran, ask mankind that, do you not think? Do they not contemplate, or think deeply? Do they people not look for? Now it was all the description of the Quran and physics. That how the Quran asks mankind to study the nature. Let's we start the contribution to physical science by Islamic world. Scientists of the Islamic world contributed in the developments of physics. Few of the notable scientists are, number one is Yaqub Kindi, which is on page number 4 in your book. On the screen you can see the picture of the Yaqub Kindi. So, Yaqub Kindi, it, his real name was Yaqub ibn Ishaq al-Kindi. He was a great scholar of physics, born in Basra, city of Iraq, born in 800 AD, died in 873 AD. His work, research on specific gravity, metrology, monographs, tides, sound, and optics. So, it is the short structure of the Yaqub Kindi contributions. Now, contributions of Al-Kindi. Introduction. Yaqub Kindi was born in Basra, the city of Iraq, in 800 AD and died in 873 AD. He was a great scholar of physics. Now, contribution. His most important contribution are research monograph on metrology, the study of measurement, specific gravity. Specific gravity means in which we find the ratio of density of a substance to the density of the reference substance. Monograph. Monograph means detailed study. Monograph means detailed study. Metrology, study of measurement, and specific gravity to find the ratio of the density of a substance to the density of the reference substance. Tides. Tides means the rising and fall of sea due to the attraction of moon and sun, and of optics. Now, his most important work was in sound and optics. He was the first who explained musical notes on scientific grounds and discovered a method to express notes in terms of frequencies. He discussed the nature of sound, worked in geometrical optics, and promoted new thoughts in disciplines of learning physics. Now, Ibn al Haytham. Ibn al Haytham was born in 965 AD and he died in 1039 AD. Now, the structure of Ibn al Haytham. His real name was Abu Ali Hassan ibn al Haytham. He was a great scholar of physics, born in Basra, Iraq. He was born in 965 AD, died on 1039 AD. His famous book on optics, named Kitabul Manazir, he discussed the nature of light. He worked on mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and engineering. He also invented a pinhole camera. Now, Abu Ali Hassan ibn al Haytham was born in Basra, the city of Iraq, in 965 AD and died in 1039 AD. He was a great scholar of physics, mathematics, engineering, astronomy, and medicine. Contribution. He wrote many books on various subjects, and his famous book on optics is Kitabul Manazir. He discussed the nature of light and told that it is a kind of energy. It means that his most of the valuable work was on light, the reflection of light. His main topic is about light. He defined the ray of light formation of images by spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors were convex mirror or concave mirror, and gave two laws of reflection. Reflection means the bouncing back of light. An important principle was discovered that a ray of light passing through a medium takes time to traverse on the path. He also invented a pinhole camera to obtain an image of sun eclipse. So he made he invented the pinhole camera, then he made the image of solar eclipse with the help of this pinhole camera. So these are the contributions which have which are done by Ibn al Haytham. Now, these two scientists we have studied in today's class. Inshallah, in the next class, we continue our scientist, and especially we also study the famous Pakistani physicist that were Muhammad Abdul Salam and Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan. Okay, so till the next class, Allah Hafiz, take care.